What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out.
You dig what I'm saying? So again, pay attention to that shit. The masculinity is not what you're battling. This is why you can't win against the shit. It's toxic femininity fighting healthy femininity. You feel me? And then that's when it gets deep, because now not only do you have the toxic, like the whole movement started with toxic femininity going against regular femininity, right? So then it's like, okay, now all women, let's band together and we're gonna go against men. We're not gonna go against toxic femininity, we're gonna go against men, because that's the premise that we're under. You feel what I'm saying? So now collectively, you have the white women, you had the white women, black women, women of color, all with supposedly under the feminism umbrella, fighting against men, right? You're not even fighting against men, you're fighting against toxic femininity, but you think you're fighting against men because men are holding it right now. But it's a certain type of man that is holding it. So now, within this battle, initially, so now you have toxic femininity from the white woman fighting toxic, well, you have femininity, it'll be considered healthy femininity from the white woman fighting the toxic femininity of a white man and her counterpart. And now she has pulled you all into that shit. But within your own feminism realm, you're now fighting the toxic femininity that she already has against the healthy femininity that you're trying to exude. So this is why, okay, we have the Me Too movement, you know? We have the Me Too movement. We have, you know, women were affected. I'm not downplaying none of that. I'm not downplaying rape. I'm not downplaying molestation. I'm not downplaying any of that. I'm an advocate for that shit. Like if you're doing some shit, be put to death. Handle that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But another point that I'm making is that when it happens to them, their toxic femininity towards y'all's healthy femininity is going to attack and say, oh, you know, we're all inclusive. When they're on their healthy side fighting, they're men. You feel me? But when they're within y'all little bubble, I seen a motherfucker say, she tweeted, at the end of the day, she said, she said, who want the smoke? At the end of the day, she said, you know, I get that y'all talk about this femininity or whatever, but if it's a problem, we with the smoke and we gonna ride with ourselves before we fuck with y'all. That's what was said. You feel me? That was the beef. You feel me? It's just like when they said, I seen another one. It was a long time ago. Somebody said, they said, women are the new niggas of the world. Yeah, they were supposed to be repeating a quote or whatnot, but still, to say that women are the new niggas of the world when niggas are still niggas in the world, like what the fuck does that mean? Again, that's where their toxic form of femininity is now attacking your healthy form. And now y'all trying to coincide and y'all think y'all fighting men. You're not. You're not. You're fighting an essence. You're fighting an essence of toxic femininity. You're not fighting men, and you're not fighting frail masculinity. You're not fighting fragile masculinity. You're fighting toxic femininity, and that's where the clash is coming in. So that Me Too movement is like when it's collective. Oh, this happened to me, and then that happened to me too. When they're in their positions, when the Caucasian woman is in her positions talking about her experience against the Caucasian man, then everybody will say, I had one too. And then you want to bring all the other men into it too. But then when it's y'all and shit. Like the young lady who got exposed in a Waffle House at that time, they weren't nowhere around that shit. There's been several situations where motherfucking our sisters have gone through some shit, and it's only our sisters that are fighting it. But yet when they go through some shit, y'all the first ones jumping into that shit because it's y'all healthy femininity trying to assimilate to their healthy femininity fighting the toxic femininity with their men, but you're still battling their toxic femininity within their own circle. You feel me? I don't have no problem with the feminist movement per se. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I have a problem with the feminist movement. I don't have a problem with women. I love women. You feel me? And not just vagina. Not just vagina and titties. I love women. You feel what I'm saying? I love talking to women. I love interacting with women. I love learning from women. I love bouncing ideas off women, enhancing my intuition and enhancing my intelligence off of the interaction with women. I love that shit. A lot of my closest friends are women, and they're very, very strong platonic relationships. You feel what I'm saying? I love that shit. I love it. But my thing is, when it comes to that feminist movement, y'all have to understand what you're doing. You're not battling men, and you're not battling masculinity. You're not trying to assert yourself and your dominance in this world. You're trying to neutralize toxic femininity that men are exhibiting to run the world. And their toxic femininity will not allow the healthy femininity to run, because if that healthy femininity rules, then it's going to start creating again. Then they're automatically going to be defeated, because when healthy femininity is strong, masculinity has to rise. When masculinity has to rise, logic and rationale come back into the motherfucking world. When logic and rationale come back into the world, who the fuck do you think reigns supreme?